Hi, this is Matt McClure from the University of North Carolina, and talk to you a little bit about planning ahead in your music rehearsals. And I think one of the easiest ways to apply this concept is when it comes to using alternate fingerings and how much more efficient and easy that can make it for your students to perform. The specific example we'll look at today is in the Festival March by Dvorak at letter H in the right here. In the second measure of letter H, there's a simple B flat there in the alto saxophone part, which could be performed a variety of ways. If you tell your students from the beginning which fingering to use, it's going to be easy, it's going to be clean, it's going to be very efficient and save your rehearsals a lot of time. You're going to get to spend a lot more time on things that are value and musical as opposed to just a mechanical issue. If we perform this with the most commonly used fingering, it's very easy to end up sounding like this. Okay. If we make a simple change and tell our students to perform that with the bis B flat fingering, it's going to sound like this. Very simple. It doesn't require any more skill. It just requires a little bit of knowledge in this instance. So I'll perform for you now, starting at letter H, right here, down to the end of this phrase, using that bis B flat fingering in all of the B flats that you'll see here. So the lesson we can learn here is that if you take a few minutes at the beginning of the score study process for yourself and sort of identify the places where there are real problems technically, and then investigate a little bit and see if there's an alternate fingering that could make that easier for your students, I think you'll save a lot of time. It's going to make it a lot more fun. It's going to really empower your students to feel like they're better immediately, which they will be, but it just comes from a simple fingering change. I suggest telling your students about this the minute you pass it out, whether you mark the parts, like string players often do with bowings, or possibly hand them a sheet that tells them in which measures or in which phrases they should think about using which fingerings. Or slide positions. I think it's going to help you out and make your rehearsals a lot better in the long run.